Hello everybody. Today I'll be showing you the RC chopper that I just ordered from Amazon. It's the RC radio controlled chopper S215. Costs about $50. Pretty small, you know, if you can see it on my hand. Kind of small. It's 3 channels, has an embedded camera, if you can see, right here. Works on Androids and iPhones, iPads as well. This is a transmitter, an IR transmitter, not Bluetooth, IR. And this is the memory card that comes with it, 512. So basically the memory card goes in here, just like so. The pins are down. And that's it. Now, we get about 5 minutes of flight time if I'm using the recorder. Other than that, about 8 minutes of flight time, and it takes about 20 minutes to recharge. Let me just note that I need to charge the chopper itself, and so it's a transmitter. I have to also recharge that. So, the application you can find in the market, it's called WL Toys. So what you basically do is just, plug in the transmitter, switch on the chopper, launch the program. See, when it boots up, you can see these LED lights like it's a cop chopper, sorry. Also you have a front searchlight LED. So it's pretty cool, especially during night flight. So when you launch the application, you get these choppers made by the same company, WL Toys. So in this case, mine is a spy cam. So once I choose this one, I usually like to choose the C channel. You have the channels A, B, C. You have the LEDs there, you can activate them and deactivate them. There's a demo mode, which I do not recommend indoors. You have to be somewhere spacious because it usually goes up, down, and it takes a whole maneuvers a lot. So I wouldn't recommend this indoors. In case your phone is upside down, you can just click on this. We'll switch it. This is the gyroscope. So in case you don't want to control the copter, you have to use these. Rotate it anti-clockwise, clockwise, go back and forward. So if you don't want to use these controls with a gyroscope, or basically using your movements of your phone, you can control the chopper using the movement of your phone. Now, you also have this for taking pictures from the camera and also recording a video from the camera. Alright. So, and this one controls the speed of the fan itself. In this case, we've chosen the C channel. Let's switch it to on. And just to make sure that it's working, I usually like to turn off the LED lights. In this case, the channel isn't set yet. So just turn it on and off again. Now you can see the LEDs that stop flashing. So now I'll be showing you a simple demonstration of how to fly the chopper. Okay, I've set the camera to record right now. It's recording a video. So once it starts recording, you'll see this red LED keep blinking. Otherwise, it will be just in standard mode or idle mode. It will constantly be green. So now I'm going to show you a demonstration of how to fly one of these. Okay, so now we're going to take it for a test flight around the room. Set it to the C channel, which is usually my favorite. I don't know why, but it just sometimes feels stable. So, and now at really minimum, I just check the controls. Rotation, anti-clockwise, clockwise, front, back. The front and back are usually from the rear back, so we're going to take off right now. There we go. You constantly have to adjust, the height and fan speed. We're losing power to the recording investment. Getting in for a landing, making it hard on myself, see how well I can control it. So, this is basically it. There was something wrong with the transmitter. It wasn't charged well enough, so when it's not really that charged, you get constant lags, but other than that, it's pretty good when it's fully charged. Just want to remind people that if you buy this helicopter and you want to run it on Android, please make sure that you run it on a gingerbread. Ice cream sandwich and jelly bean are just going to keep on, crashing the program. And when that does, you constantly just, you'll find the helicopter, just receiving its last command, it's going up, down, rotating, all of a sudden, it's just going to lose control and apparently crash it. This is very durable, it won't crash easily. I just want to show the people that when we were testing this, we actually dropped the helicopter from this window. I live on the second floor, so it took, a pretty good drop. But all I got was this scratch right here. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with the blades. You do get a couple of blades, as replacements when you order the helicopter. You also get a micro SD card reader, so you can import your videos. And that's apparently it. So I hope you enjoyed this chopper, the S215. It's pretty fun toy. You know, you can also fly it indoors, outdoors. Outdoors, you know, it can easily, jerk about, with crosswinds and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you soon with my latest orders.